Stood this morning near Cermak State, the same spot where 31-year-old Romeca Meeks Blackman was killed during a school drop-off on Monday. And she says her daughter was loving, supportive, and an amazing mother.
She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same.
Health crisis. No charges have been filed, but police had called the
31-year-old Romeca Meeks Blackman.
I am broken. I am so broken.
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed by grief, Tina McMiller says she's heartbroken after
Hundreds of pink, white, and silver balloons sit outside of Inglewood STEM High School. Her mother said she was a kind, loving, and sweet mother. Now she's left with raising her grandson.
Chicago police say the person taken into custody after the fatal has been released without charges.
I'm licensed to carry.
It doesn't matter.
You shot somebody. What the fuck wrong with you? Posting my baby sister on that ground, please. Get y'all, please. For my mama and for me and my siblings' sake. Please, y'all. My sister is gone. Yes, she is. Please. Please.
The girl and her never fought. It's on camera. He was trying to stop them from fighting. That's how he had her in a headlock. Come on now, y'all know how Romeca is. When she get upset, baby, ain't no calming her down, baby. It's gonna take a lot. We're gonna keep it thorough.
Breaking news, it doesn't stop there. We just got this update on a fatal that happened back in September in the South Loop. Quadajah Holly Johnson is now charged with first-degree murder in the death of Romeca Blackman.
All right, y'all. So look, I told y'all I was gonna wait for an update, and they just literally denied her bond. So right now, Quadajah Johnson is being held without bond. I will come back with more updates if I see any, but as of now, there is none. But I'm bringing it to y'all straight off the press, so yeah. But I will be coming back at y'all if they do tell us more. But yes, she is held without bond. And some of the things that you will see are what I made last night. And I did tell y'all that I do have other videos from the past for those who don't know what's going on and want a brief update to kind of catch up with everything. But yes, justice for her. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video right now. Look, this situation right here took place a couple of months ago, almost 3 months ago, right? Where a young lady was, taken out by her baby daddy's girlfriend. Her name was Romeca Meeks, and the person who took her life, her name is Quadajah Johnson, right? And that's a whole lot of speculations on what took place, what led up to it, and things like that. We really just will never know until the facts come out. But something had to happen for her to be charged with first-degree murder. Now, in the beginning, the whole world was in an uproar about this young lady, just walking away scotch-free, with no repercussions. But for those who be into criminology and things like this, you kind of know that something had to happen for her to be charged right now. Now, a lot of different people have been reporting over this, multiple people, even giving updates as well, right? But a young lady just broke this while ago. I'm probably going to post this the next day because I want to wait for additional information versus trying to rush and get it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already done seen it and things like that or kind of know what's going on. But she has court this morning. I'm posting this the next day, so I'm saying this morning at 11 a.m. Now, I'm going to try to find her mug shot, but, basically with them basically saying that she has court in the morning, that she's in jail. This is like common sense type of things, what I'm saying? So don't think that you get just some super duper exclusive information from me. It's just common sense. But basically, it's a reporter who is speaking out on the situation. And she was the one who broke the story. She's making it known that she broke it. She has talked to multiple sources about the situation and things like that. As of now, we really just don't know, but I'm pretty sure we will find out everything later on this evening. Now, having a first-degree murder charge can lead to you having to spend a lot of damn money to get out of jail. But it just depends on how things are, right? Now, okay, so a lot of people are mad at the baby daddy, which you have every right to be, because I feel like being a man, you should be able to de-escalate these situations before they get to the level that they got to, right? For her to be taken out in this manner was just crazy to me. A lot of different people seen a lot of different things, and I'm going to post the prior videos about the situation that I did do and the updated versions as well. And I'm going to try to add the court information in this video too, just so everybody can kind of see what the hell is going on and get an idea of everything. I might do a voiceover or something like that, but right now I'm going to show you the reporter and also have a video of her explaining everything afterwards. It went viral on Facebook. I will have her information. I think her name is Tia Earring, if I'm not mistaken, but I will have a video in her information so y'all can go over there and holler at her and things like that. But this is her breaking it right now. She told, you know, exclusive details outside of this video about how she found out and things like that. But let's go ahead and watch this real quick. And I'm also going to show y'all some of the initial videos, you know what I'm saying, that took place where the mother was speaking and the family and things like that. But let's go ahead and get into it.
It doesn't stop there. We just got this update on a fatal shooting that happened back in September in the South Loop. Quadajah Holly Johnson is now charged with first-degree murder in the death of Romeca Blackman. Johnson and Blackman share children with the same man, and we do know that man was also at the scene when the shooting happened. Johnson was initially taken into custody, but then released shortly after the shooting. Johnson is set to appear in court tomorrow at 11 in the morning, and we will definitely bring you any updates as we get them on this story. A very busy day here in our
grieving mother is speaking out after her daughter was death in Chicago's South Loop. Tina McMiller stood this morning near Romeca State, the same spot where 31-year-old Romeca Meeks Blackman was killed during a school drop-off on Monday. And she says her daughter was loving, supportive, and an amazing mother.
She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same. I want justice. She didn't deserve it.
Leaders there also called for tougher action against violence and enforcement of House Bill 158. That's a state law that declares violence a public health crisis. No charges have been filed, but police had called the shooting domestic in nature.
We are here to support an amazing baby.
Anybody want a marker?
Hurt, sadness, and broken hearts are expressed on this board for 31-year-old Romeca Meeks Blackman.
I am broken. I am so broken.
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed by grief, Tina McMiller says she's heartbroken after losing her daughter to gun violence. Friday night, many gathered in Inglewood to remember a woman who was loved by many.
The love she showed everybody. Y'all showed it all.
On Monday, Meeks Blackman had just dropped off her son at school near Cermak Road and State Street when police say the victim was involved in a physical altercation with another person. The offender then took out a gun and fired it, hitting Meeks Blackman in the face. She was rushed to Stroger Hospital, where she died.
I ask that you give us strength. Give us strength, Father, for every one of us, because we're going to need it in this moment.
Hundreds of pink, white, and silver balloons sit outside of Inglewood STEM High School. Her mother said she was a kind, loving, and sweet mother. Now she's left with raising her grandson.
I need y'all to pray for my baby.
Yeah, we will. We got him.
He has sat down. He don't want to be around nobody.
Chicago police say the person taken into custody after the fatal shooting has been released without charges. Her family is eagerly seeking justice. Romeca, also known as Big Meeks, was soon released among thousands of other balloons. Reporting in Inglewood, Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
Okay, so like I said before, there was like some of the initial video and the update as well. I simply want to say, man, you know, for him to allow this to, and I'm saying him because of, like, it could have been stopped in so many different ways. A lot of people got to stop playing with these women, vice versa. You got to stop playing with these men. You know, it's better to be honest up front about whatever the hell is going on. But at the same time, you can't control others, and we really just don't know what the hell is going on. I just feel like being a man, you should have been able to do something to de-escalate a situation. But it's a lot of different moving parts with this whole situation, so I don't want to spread false narratives and act like I know what the hell was going on between them and their household and you know, their dynamic and all of that shit. You feel me? I just simply want to say, RIP to her, and I want to send my condolences out to the family. Now, once we get more information about this situation, I will be breaking it down a little bit more over here on my channel. But I'm going to let her speak right now. The news reporter, she's going to break it down to y'all how she found out what was going on with this case, who called her to let her know, because this is breaking news. And she will let you know this over and over and over, that she is breaking this damn news to y'all. You feel me? And you know, I love a person that's passionate about these things and trying to make sure that the world knows. You know, a lot of people try to rush with information, and as you can see, I'm not one of those. I'm waiting a whole day until we get more information before I put it out there. But you know, sometimes when you have exclusive bona fide facts, it's okay to put it out there, and it's cool with me. You feel me? But look, RIP to her again. I want to send my condolences out to the family, and just to see that her son had to, you know, go home after school without the person that dropped him off is just, you know, it's just hurtful to me. You feel me? Expecting to see your mama and losing your mama in the same day is crazy. And that letter that she wrote, I swear, I said that in my other video, and I might put that in this video as well too. Y'all can see all of the other information. I am gonna put it in there. The past prior videos that I did, and I spoke about a lot of different stuff. Y'all will see that video. But basically, you know, she left him a note, and I feel like that was like her farewell note to him without her knowing it. You know, subconsciously, we be doing a lot of different things that we don't know why. And that was something that I felt was the reason why. But look, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything. We're going to talk about this in the comment section. I will be bringing out more updates as they come out. But as of now, her ass is grass. And I feel like with their first degree murder charge, she finna get some time. They not finna do this for nothing, bro. Trust me when I tell you that. But look, let me know your thoughts and opinions. We're going to talk in the comment section. And I'll holler at y'all later on another video as well.
So a lot of people are saying, Tia, you shared this old article. Are you sure this is indeed true? So we are working on updating that article that I posted. So that is why I have it there. What happened, let me kind of walk you through what's transpired. So I was working on something completely different. There is a Justice for Romeca Blackman page that exists on social media. And I have been tagged in that several times asking for me to do another story. Well, there was no update to provide for another story, so I took it upon myself to then make sure that I did the work of the people, which is to ask the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, is there any updates on this case? I actually did get a response, and in fact, I posted that response in this group yesterday. And it basically said what I heard back, that they were still investigating, that there was no new news. Well, at approximately 3:25 today, I got a phone call from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office on my personal cell phone that I use also as my work phone, to say that Quadajah Holly Johnson has indeed been charged and will appear in court tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So this is not made up. This is not fabricated. This is directly from the source in which I received a phone call. Over the course of September, when this happened, September 8th, I think is the exact date when this happened, I did do a story later on in the month of September with the family of Romeca, went to their home, sat down with them, talked to them. I also heard from family and advocates of Quadajah Johnson saying that, you know, she wanted to clear her name. Apparently she had gotten a lawyer, and I told that person that, you know, she wants to clear her name, and, you know, she's saying that it was the other way around, that she was the person that was being stalked, etc. That this platform, Fox 32, would be available for her to be able to speak. That never happened. I never had the opportunity to interview Quadajah and hear her side of things, but that is what I know was the circumstances. And in fact, the family member told me that she was instructed from her lawyer not to speak, to let this play out. But I still left that door open for the, you know, the possibility, the probability that she may want to come here at Fox 32 and air out what she felt was, you know, wrong for people to keep saying that she deserved to be charged. With that being said, since that airing of my story, which I think was September 23rd, was the very first time I personally had a hand in telling the story of Romeca Blackman, telling the story of her son who's left behind, whose birthday was literally coming up, I think the day after that interview. I have stayed on top of finding out if charges were coming. Because one of the questions people had is, how do you just shoot somebody like that, you know, based on what witnesses saw? Some witnesses did not want to come forward, and I think in part because maybe they knew it would be a day that they would have to tell what they saw in court. Understandably, you don't want to talk to the news if you're going to be in a witness box. And so, yes, it is indeed true that at 3:25 p.m. today, I received a call from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, one of their spokespersons who's been there for years, who said, hey, I'm calling you because she has been charged. I know you've been emailing pretty much on a weekly basis. I'm giving it to you now, letting you know what's happening. So yes, it is true. The article that is linked is currently old. That article will be updated, and that's why I linked it, the previous story. But if you stay with that previous story, you will see here shortly as our web team is working to update that story so that the new information is out there. This is breaking news. And as you know, in a breaking news situation, a lot of times things are still developing. And in this case, this has not been written up. What I can tell you is that I did indeed just take to air the information that was provided to me from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, and it did go on TV. So they're updating that news article online, like I said, at this minute. She is charged with first-degree murder. The details of what has, transpired between now, when it happened and now, and what they found out will be forthcoming. We do see, which I think is very interesting. Let me tell you this information that we did just get. Our assignment editor here at the station did just send me, the sheriff's office put out some information about, trying to serve, let me go through this real quick. So they did attempt to, deliver what they say are order of protections from the plaintiff, which was Quadajah Johnson, to Romeca Blackman. And they made an attempt on July 14th of 2025 to serve her, July 15th of 2025, unsuccessful, all of these. July 16th, July 18th, August 14th, and then October 2nd, which we all know she was not alive then. So all of these details, I'm sure, will come out in court. All of these details will be interesting to see, what did the Cook County State's Attorney's Office find out, since September. So September, October, November, here we are 3 months later, almost, pretty much 3 months later, almost 3 months to the day, by towards the end of this week, almost midweek, or I should say, between now and next week, almost literally 3 months to the day, September, October, November, December. What did they find out in that time that changed all of this? So yes, we did receive this information. We, again, are updating our website. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is pretty much, I wouldn't go to air with something like this and it's not true. And I don't play about, someone being charged, except that's not a game to me. My job in covering deaths, killings, murders, injustices, that's not something that I play with. So I would never post something like that without it being true. And in fact, the article is updated. And so I will have that update in that previous article that many of you have already clicked on. So if you stay with it, that will be updated here soon. So no, I don't play about stuff like that. I take my job seriously, and I stayed on top of this case because, honestly, to be truthful with you, many of you were responsible for that because you were emailing me consistently to make sure that I did. And so that's my job. That's my job for you to call me out and say, hey, did you email? Hey, what did you find out? And I don't have a problem with that. And in fact, I'll tell you, let me go through this. I'll give you the actual dates of emails in which I started emailing, and then I got to run. because I emailed about a lot of different things. So I want to make sure I'm telling the absolute truth about everything. Okay, so I emailed the day I did the story. Then I emailed September 30th saying, hey, good afternoon. I'm emailing to see if you can confirm if Quadajah Holly Johnson has been charged. Had not happened. Emailed again saying, hey, good afternoon. Any updates on this? That was October 8th. Emailed right before in early November. Any updates on this case? No updates. And then I emailed again on Monday because of you guys, which was December 1st. You asked the question in this group, calling for justice. You guys emailed and said, hey, any updates? You guys were asking me to see if there were any updates. And I emailed and said, happy holidays. Any updates on this case? I have received an absorbent amount of emails and posts on this today from supporters. And that was on the first that I sent the email. I got a response on the 1st, but did not see it. It was in my email at 1:47 p.m., but for whatever reason, I did not see it. And it said this, no, Tia, hey, Tia, hi, Tia, no updates, still a continuing investigation, hope all is well. And that was the last correspondence. I responded on Tuesday, which was yesterday, saying, thank you as always, happy holidays. And then today, that person who I also have a cell phone for called me from their cell phone to let me know what I'm presenting to you today. That charges, a charge of murder, first-degree murder, has been imposed against Quadajah Holly Johnson and the death of Romeca Blackman. So that is how it all transpired. I believe in being very transparent. I have nothing to hide about this. I believe as a reporter, my job is to work for the people. I know a lot of reporters don't work like that. They get all caught up in, being on TV. That stuff doesn't mean anything to me. I would do this job if I was never on TV because I believe in working for the people, whatever that looks like. If you get a tax bill that's wrong and it's ridiculous and it doesn't make sense, call Tia Ewing up. I'm cool with that. If you see something, you're driving down the street and you see it and police say it's something different than what you saw, call me. If you want me to press an agency because they're not getting back to you because they feel like you're a nobody, call me. I will have that microphone and camera in their face in no time. So I got into this to make sure that I'm a soldier for the people. I have no problem with that because that's what I got into it for. I believe this is public service. And yes, it is a job presented in a public platform on TV, but I work as a public servant. Without people, supporting you on the news, giving you stories, holding you accountable, then you don't have a job. So I have no problems with being posted in the page. And like I told you guys from the beginning, no, I can't bring charges. That's not something I can do. I'm not a lawyer. I don't work for the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. And the same way that I gave the family of Romeca Blackman a platform, I would love to hear what Quadajah Holly Johnson has to say for herself. I would love to hear it. I'm very curious to know what she has to say for herself and what has happened during all of this time. So I've only heard from family from her. I've never heard from her directly. And I do know that she has a lawyer. I also know that she apparently has a concealed carry. So that may have played into this. But again, we will find all of this out in court at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here in the Chicago area. She will be in court tomorrow. So if you watch this later and you're watching this back, you're like, what's happening? Tomorrow here in the Chicago area is Thursday. 11 a.m. she will be in court, and there are no cameras allowed in the courtroom. So anything that happens, a reporter has to be in that courtroom to hear it. And then lawyers, et cetera, family usually comes out and talk after the fact. So that is what we know. That's the information. And by the way, the state's attorney's office would never call me to say someone is charged and they don't know it. Now, I will tell you, I called the family right away to let them know they had not heard about this yet. I broke that news to them. There were tears. There were tears over the phone about this. So that is what we know. We do not have a mugshot yet for her. And when I say for her, I'm talking about Quadajah Johnson. We don't have a mugshot of her yet. We called the Chicago Police Department and contacted the Cook County Sheriff's Department. But usually if you have a court date of 11 a.m. and they've already said that, you're usually already in custody. So we will see what happens. This is a story that we will watch very closely. I will post the link to our current story in this video, but if you haven't seen it yet, you can go up above this video right here and you'll see, actually it will be below, correction. The story will be below, and you will be able to see it. So go check it out. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know there were a lot of questions. You felt like you were left in the dark, and hopefully I was able to fill in those gaps for you. Have a great day. I'm just doing the work of the people. That's it. That's all. This is true. This is not a farce. And I hope you guys have a amazing rest of your day. I have another live hit at 4:22. I have another live hit at 4:30, but I just wanted to bring you the very latest. So there you have it. Take care. Bye-bye.
So basically, Romeca Meeks was taking her son to school, right? And she was in her uniform, her work uniform, ready to go to work, right? So with that being said, you know she wasn't expecting no BS to be happening, right? Now, basically, witnesses are out there. I got that video in here, but I do got a lot of different parts cut out and stuff like that out of the respect of the family, because they are begging and pleading for certain things not to be shown. You know, you can see things on the ground. I'm not even going to speak on all of that, but you can hear the people saying the young lady took her life. Now, the things that are also being said by the witnesses and stuff like that is that he was holding her. He had her in the headlock, and then she came over there and did what she did. I seen somebody post that I think is a family member a while ago. They basically said that, you know, after the whole situation took place, they looked at the cameras and it wasn't a fight. So basically, from what she said, is like he was holding her, they got into some type of whatever, and the girl came over there and shot. We're gonna do a part 2 to this. I rarely do this because I never come to the internet so fast with stuff like this, but it happened hours ago and people are constantly hitting me up, and I just want to give y'all this right quick so we can go ahead and move forward and talk about what really happened, or what we can find out a little bit more later on. But as of now, she did lose her life. The family is begging and pleading. Witnesses are already going against them, and someone allegedly said that they seen the camera footage, and I believe them because some of the people who were, you know, family members, from what they said, were interacting with this young lady, sharing shit, basically saying, you know, stop listening to all the lies and things like that. But and the woman that I just spoke on, who said that, she is the cousin that is at the end of this video, and she kind of gave more details. I recorded this video around 4 o'clock, so stuff has been coming out since then. But yeah, that's her at the end of the video, who said something about the footage. As of now, I gave y'all what I've been hearing, what I've been seeing, and what I feel is credible. But we will get more facts from the family. And if I missed this part, I'm going to say it again. If I did, I already said it. The girl who did it is her baby daddy's girlfriend. This is a picture of the girl after she took her life. She was on the phone and she was arrested. I think this is other baby mama as well. And I don't know if she was associated with that restraining order that everybody is talking about, but you know, this is her. Alright, this the baby daddy right here. I don't know what the hell happened, what went down, or whatever the case may be, but it was lame. And you know, he could have stopped this shit in my personal opinion. But yeah, that's him. Now, and everything I done seen about this young lady who lost her life, she was fly as hell. She was getting her paper. She was doing her thing, being a great mother. And what really bothered me the most is that she wrote her son a note. And when she wrote the son a note, it was just so sweet, telling him how much, you know, she was happy to have him, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read it to y'all real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all watch these videos. Okay, let me get to it. Okay. She says, "Happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mama loves you." And she put at the top of there, "That man gonna make sure he has his lunch. Don't be caring if we late or anything." That's like a farewell. It's like, man, damn, she'd be so crazy to me. I be thinking so deep about a lot of different things, but that type of message is like something to hold on to for the rest of your life type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just be thinking like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of her because there's a lot of things that haven't been spoken on yet. I just got to give y'all some type of update because y'all will turn me up to do a video about this shit. Just give me some time. I like to post the facts, but I will do things like this too just to settle my people over that want to hear shit from me. But I'll holler at y'all later.
She's the one who shot her. She's order, but she shot her. Oh my fucking God! Baby in the car, how you feel? She didn't drop that kid off. You scared as hell, right? Scared as hell. She's out of there. Scared as hell. That is not self-defense. You were trying to shove her in the car, bro. You're throwing her in the car, bro. What are you talking about? You had her in a headlock. And then you shot her, Brody. I was there. I write a statement. Don't worry about it. I'm arrested. There's a fucking gun on the street. I'm licensed to carry. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bitch. You shot somebody. What the fuck wrong with you? Fuck down. He out his mother. He out his. She put the gun in the car. The gun, she shot her? This one right here. She shot her. She shot her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. The gun is in the car.
Terrell and Tanya, still really heavy police presence here near Cermak and State. You could see that police have taped off a portion of the area right now. Detectives are surrounding a white sedan that appears to be connected to this incident. Chicago police saying that early this morning around 9:30 there was a fight between two women. That scene unfolding here near State and Cermak. One of the women allegedly pulled out a gun and shot the other woman in the face. The 31-year-old victim was taken to the hospital and later. Now the suspect has been taken into custody, and Chicago police say this is still a very ongoing investigation. So once again, this taking place here near Cermak in State is still very active as we speak, and we'll get you more information as soon as we get that. But for now, we're live in the South Loop. Lisette Nunez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you guys.
They go ahead on the dash. I'm gonna leave y'all from there. Get the fuck on that. You know that motherfucker keep fast enough. Ain't no need y'all getting on no E-way. It's too bad. I know I ain't.
Please, y'all. Please stop sharing them poses of my sister, please. Please stop sharing that post of my baby sister on that ground, please. Get y'all, please. For my mama and for me and my siblings' sake. Please, y'all. My sister is gone. Yes, she is. Please. Please.
Let Jenny get out and cuss their ass out.
Please, I see y'all calling everything. I can't. I'm doing this to let y'all know I am very broken. Me and my family is broken. Please, y'all, please. Give us some time to respond, to talk to y'all, to anything. Please, y'all. My baby sister is gone. Please. The worst is pain ever. I just want y'all to understand. If y'all never understand in y'all life, I didn't know I had to do. Anybody lost a sibling, y'all, I don't know. I didn't know this hurt like this. Please, y'all, stop sharing that video of my sister. Put up good pictures of her. If y'all gonna post her, put up good pictures of her. Please don't post her on that ground. Please, y'all. I swear to God, it's the worst day of my life. I ain't looking for no sympathy, but I'm asking y'all to please. Jealousy is a mother. A nigga ain't shit. But when they think they can do you like that, you did wrong and you wanted to hurt somebody that you hurt. Nobody did anything to you. You hurt my sister and that girl. Please, I'm asking y'all, can y'all please just don't post that video of my baby sister laying in that ground. She is gone. Yes, she's gone, y'all. She's gone. She's gone. My mama is having a heart attack. My life and her siblings. Please, y'all. Please. Her family is mourning. This is a real big loss, y'all. Please. Please. I will respond to y'all later. I can't right now. I'm so broken and tore up. Please, y'all. I'm trying to hold everybody at once and hold myself. Our kids, everything. Please, y'all, give us a time. Please, please. Please, 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 please. If I haven't been strong in my life, y'all, I need every day. Pray, pray, pray for me, y'all. Please, yes, stop reporting, y'all. Report the page. Please, please. Please, y'all. Please, just give us a little time. Oh, God, that's my baby. Everybody knows that's my baby. 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 That's the thing I got from my baby. Well, she love us. She love us. And that's all I got. I have a visual picture of my sister in my face, in my ass. Nobody will understand it. I never can take it out. Please, y'all. Please stop sharing that picture, please. Please. And pray for me and my mama and my siblings and my family. We not doing well. I lost my sister today. I lost my sister. I would never see her again. I lost my sister. I lost my sister, y'all. I lost my sister. Please, please, please say all the prayers to me and my family. Y'all, we need it. We need it so bad. We need it so bad. Please report the video, y'all. It's hard. That is so hard for me and my family right now. Please. I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all for the support. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I see y'all calling. Y'all, it's so hard for me to answer right now. And I'm sorry. Y'all get tired of answer. Oh, y'all. Oh, God. The worst day of my life.
Stop listening to what y'all hear somebody talking about. They don't know what they talking about. They ass just want clout. Are you chasing clout? Scary bitch asses, police ass bitches, talking this gangster shit. When it come down to the fight, you don't never want to fight. Y'all want to call the police or go get guns. Have you bitches don't even know how to work a gun. I'm so sick of you hoes, bro. On my mama. And anybody who's saying something bad about my cousin, y'all don't know the real mother truth. You don't know nothing. That girl was a hater. She hated my cousin. She secretly wanted to be my cousin. What is you talking about? And y'all talking about some pray for Loso. His ass was in the middle. And if he was a real, he would have had that mother shit in order. What is you talking about? Is y'all cool? Y'all got the game fucked up for real on the G. On my mama, y'all got the game up. On my mama, y'all do. Cause y'all listening to this story. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know my mother cousin. What you talking about? And they never fought. So how the fuck was she an imminent threat? You only could shoot at somebody when they are a fucking imminent threat. You don't know shit. All you fake ass Facebook investigators, whatever y'all want to be. And we could get like that. I don't get on who Shorty Holly Johnson related to. None of that. On my kids, it's like that. We have a big ass family, bro. Motherfuckers don't know how many of us it is. On my mama, straight delusional. She was wearing my cousin old designer. We been in designer since we was kids. If you grew up with Romeca and us, you know how people kept us. This shit ain't new to us. This shit old. On my kids, and it's like, I don't give a stop inboxing me, calling me, being nosy. Bitch, if you don't say your condolences, get the fuck on. And I'm on that. On my mama, I'm on that. This one of my baby cousins. She the same age as my little sister. This one of my baby cousins who I watched, grew up with, wiped our ass, ate at the same time, got our ass whooped together, and I'm praying for my auntie Tina, G. Oh, bro. This the second cousin, G. Y'all, this the second cousin this year. Actually, I done lost 3 cousins back to back for some shit like this. My cousin Dorothy, my cousin Mimi, and now Romeca, G. That shit is not cool. You is not cool, bro. And y'all know me, bro. I be on that gangster shit. Yes, I'm not scared of none of that. But God, on my mama. That's why I am the way I am, G. On my mama, G. But on my life, G. Anybody got something negative to say about my cousin, we own that. On my mama. And it could get like that. Put your mother funds up. I got bond money. And if I don't, I got property. I'm going to get out. Nah, fuck them, G. Ain't nobody finna be around here making no false ass narratives about my mother cousin. Cause it don't even matter. You didn't have to over, G. You did not have to. You thought she was a threat. You could have, if you shot her in the leg, what did you keep for? You shot her face and her chin, bro. Come on, G. Y'all know Romeca, 150 pounds soaking wet, bro. Soaking wet, bro. Gee, y'all don't understand, bro. And then this nigga Loso, folks. My kids, G. How you gonna... You couldn't handle that shit, bro. A real... Hey, oh, you got kids by both of these. You got kids by both of these. You mean to tell me you couldn't stop that shit, bro? You mean to tell me you want to act like you the victim, bro? And now my cousin mama gone, G. Y'all is some hating, spiteful, evil individuals. He still wanted her. Let's be real. He still was stalking her, hitting her phone, all that shit, bro. She the one who was driving that yes. Hey, whoever Bud is, do I look like Mama Duck to you? Stop playing with me. Before I have somebody kill you, bitch. Stop playing with me, bro. Right now is not the time to play with me, bro. On my kids. Yes. And whoever Holly Johnson people is, I don't get no. We can get active. I don't need the police. You be needing the police. On my mama. I love you too, cuz. My mama, y'all ass bogus, G. And I really feel like that shit was a setup, G. Because if you knew she was up there taking him to school, why would you let your other baby mama pull up? You supposed to been on your way to the gym. God. Gee, y'all don't understand. I'm just high. I don't want to hear this shit. Take the video down. We know the truth. Like that man, he said, Hiloso was holding her, and that girl ran to the car and came back and your cousin. They know you in jail. If you get out, we on that. I swear to God. You, this man just asked me, you speak English? You don't talk? Hey, look, I'm in hell. Just ask me, can I get him some change to get him a pop, G? God, G, this shit is fucking with me, bro. Y'all don't understand the loser motherfucker you grew up with. Y'all sandbox, all this shit, G. We did everything together when we was the kids. If y'all know our family, y'all know how close they is, how close we all been. Here you go. God bless you. Gee, I'm so hurt. Cause ain't no real nigga gonna put they baby mamas in that situation, bro. Let's just be real, G. Cause would have stopped that shit, he would have made one bitch drive off, and the other probably would have left with her. Thank y'all. Just send prayers for my auntie Tina, my cousin Nika, Tyree, Terrell. Send y'all condolences to my immediate family, bro. This shit bogus, G. G. This narrative y'all out here pushing, I don't give I'm gonna comment on every post, every picture. I'm reporting that shit, everything. You hoes is weak on my kids. My cousin did not deserve that shit. And all you mother who trying to make up a story, camera and video don't lie. They got witnesses out there telling the police exactly what happened. That girl was, see, Losa and Mimi, she pulled up and got on that. That bitch not even from Chicago. She from Milwaukee. Let's just be real. She stalking Los because he stay around the corner. And you see him over there talking to her, and then you pull up like you some big tough, ooh, Tony ass. Yeah, I ain't got no tissue in this car, bro. That's like it. Gee. These be playing both sides. I wish you hoes understand that. He'll tell you one thing and tell the next. These play both sides, G. You jealous ass bitch. Instead of hating on the next, won't you try to get like the next? If you envy her that much and you want what the next got, work harder or sell that to somebody who gonna pay you more, bitch. Be wrong with you hating ass. I ain't never wanted nothing to never had. Anything I wanted, I'm going to get that shit myself. 10 o'clock when I found out. The shit's so crazy. I'm not even in Chicago. I found out before my mother family. I'm calling my mama, my auntie, my cousins, everybody. What's going on? Yes, they never fought. Never fought. Never fought. They never fought. So, bitch, it wasn't no imminent threat. Oh, you thought, and then if y'all concealed to carry and in Illinois from Milwaukee, you didn't cross state lines, you dumbass bitch. And then when the ask you about it, you talking about, I got my concealed to carry. That don't give you the right to body excessively like that, bitch. Over some that's gonna be another bitch tomorrow. She probably doing nothing right now, getting this up. What you talking about? You just wasted your life. Now both of y'all kids don't got their mamas. Your baby a few months. You think he gonna remember you, baby? Okay. Okay. Oh, motherfucking okay. But I don't get no. That's my blood cousin. Anybody say anything negative? Any posters y'all sharing? Y'all, I'm commenting on this. Who gonna do something? Know how I get down. Been getting down like this since I was in 6th grade. I wish I would. I just had to beat 3 cases on the bitch because my husband lying. Helped him try to kidnap my baby and all type of shit. I've been getting my fucking shit together. And then I'm have to deal with my cousins and them dying over niggas. Yeah, alright. Somebody. I forgot they be recording me on live, sending shit to the police every time Jaleesa posts them. Every time Jaleesa do this, every time Jaleesa do this. They want to post. They want to screen record. They want to do this. They want to do that. Y'all ass is weak on my mama. And if it wasn't for the police, motherfuckers need to just go back to the old days. Fighting. Y'all think them guns helping y'all? Y'all that's gonna be in jail, and everybody who be staying free, you only gonna think about you once a year. I got G. I'm blue, G. My grandma, my daddy. On my way, bro. Bitch, I don't care right now. Don't piss me off. What's wrong with you? All I'ma say is, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about my cousin, don't say shit at all. Cause on my mama, I want all the smoke behind her on my kids. I want all the smoke. We can get in the field, all that. I'm picking my son up from school, taking him to practice. He told my mama, "What's wrong? Why you look like you been crying?" I'm good, son. I don't even be telling my kids when shit bad happen because I don't need they brains to be fucked up. Gee, I'm just praying for my cousin, little Low. My auntie Tina, she needs the most condolences. That's baby, bro. This shit ain't cool, bro. You just need to do better. You need to stop being so hateful and envious towards the next. She was with the nigga first. She got to be jealous of you, folks. She done got everything she wanted about the nigga and some and still getting it. You mad he won't cut her off? Now look at you. You on your way to Cook County. You're not gonna survive a week in that. Not gonna survive a week in that. On my kids. Bitches get in the county on my mom if they don't got nobody answering the phone. Being there crying, starving. Cause nobody love them or gonna send them shit. They be fucked up. Gee, I swear to God on my kids, y'all. I bought this pack of cigarettes this morning at 9 o'clock. It's gone on my mama. I done smoked 1,000 Newports. The weed ain't even getting me high right now, so I don't even know why I'm still even just smoking. Exactly. That bitch is a hand-me-down. She's a second bitch. She's a side hoe, sideline hoe. What Monica call it? Oh, it's weak, bro. All over dick. Baby, that dick ain't that good. So I'm gonna risk my life and freedom. Bah. Bitch, if it ain't my family or my kids or my money, bah. I don't give a fuck. I love you too, Tracy. Tracy, I miss you, friend. Bitch, you need to send me your number. We all got features alike in our family. If you see the whole family, somebody look like somebody in the family. Just gonna tell you that. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. His ass going to jail too. He gonna go to jail. Watch. And I ain't gonna lie. I told folks when I first found out, about 10 years ago, when I first found out that he was fucking with my little cousin, I say, "Gee, you know that's my blood. Don't play with her because she ain't nothing to play with. She don't play and none of that. She a boss. She got her own roof." Yeah, fuck, I love her. Woo, cuz I got her. You know I got her. Woo, woo. Come on, man. No, they was never fighting. He was trying to stop them. The girl and her never fought. It's on camera. He was trying to stop them from fighting. That's how he had her in a headlock. Come on now, y'all know how Romeca is. When she get upset, baby, ain't no calming her down, baby. It's gonna take a lot. We're gonna keep it thorough. So he was trying to prevent it or whatever. They said the girl, when Los had her, like pushing her back and stuff, the girl ran back to her car, grabbed it, came back. That's not self-defense, baby. You was not in adamant danger. Right. If the girls never fought. I love you too, sister. Gee, I'm so tired of death, G. But nah, on some real shit, G, domestic violence is real. I don't give a how y'all look at pictures and all that. He know what he used to be doing to my cousin. That's why she left his ass. And we just gonna leave that at the table. And I'm standing on everything I say. I was going around with this false story. I had to tell my people and them like, nah, G, that's not what happened. Witnesses saying this and camera and school footage say this. So the story that him and the girl tried to make up is a complete lie. If you stay on Wabash, how did you get on state? If Meek blocked you in, how did y'all get in front of the school? And the girl calling the outside in the street. Let's make this shit make sense now. We gonna make it make sense, gang. Exactly. Nowhere near self-defense. You hoes don't know the law. And I don't got no concealed to carry. And I know the motherfucking law. You know why I know the law? Just in case. Just in case. I gotta get down and get greasy. And I'm gonna get a gun charge. But it's gonna be self-defense on my end. But you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Right, it's not. If any of you been in a concealed carry class, y'all know that ain't self-defense. If you can walk away, it's not an imminent threat. If you can run in your car and get, it's not an imminent threat. If she didn't have a weapon, it's not an imminent threat. If y'all just exchanging words, that ain't shit. That's premeditated, baby. First degree. You fucking dumb. You done lost your life. Your son only a few months old. He will never see you again. I hope he don't see you again. I don't give a fuck how nobody said, oh, you supposed to have sympathy. I don't got sympathy for shit. My cousin gone. What y'all talking about? Ain't no sympathy. I hope somebody put her in jail and give her AIDS. I hope she the worst way. And then she was too calm. Then when they asked her, like, you shot her, she told me, I have a concealed to carry. That's not a right to kill nobody. Is you slow? She looked a little slow. Scary, dumbass bitch. Exactly. She was dropping her son's school is right there. And she violated her own restraining order. Because why is you showing up to her son's school? Your baby not even old enough to go to school. What you doing at her son's school? Stalking that bitch. We know what you was doing. You was stalking that nigga. Los tried to play it off. See, I'm a real I read to the line. Los was probably with Meeks. The baby mama popped up. He tried to play it off. They get to arguing. Whoop the bam. See, a real can see through the lies. Because I done been in situations and I know how I know how to try to play. She finna be going through more than postpartum. Exactly. Somebody just sent me a screenshot of the page talking about you should just start bitches. Made this 11 hours ago. So you had this plan while you was at home in Milwaukee, and then you drove to Chicago this morning, mad and miserable, and now you done sent yourself up the river. You done got sent up the river, you dumb ass bitch. Exactly. You got the most, like he just said, you got the most power with a gun. Why would you think you gonna get away with that? Who said JoJo G I wanted to be her ass? Ain't no parole. That's first degree, baby. And she violated her concealed carry because she crossed state line. Yo, concealed to carry what? From Milwaukee? Because you from Milwaukee. You passed Wisconsin and came to Illinois and committed a murder, baby. You are in trouble. You're in deep shit. You don't know the law. See, y'all be talking. Just don't read. That's one thing I always was big on. I'm reading shit. I'm doing my own investigation. Ain't nobody telling me this and I'm going with this as the narrative. No. Do your own investigation and find out. This shit been going on for months. That girl been hating. Mad because my cousin exposed her. Bitch, Los was giving you hand-me-down designer that he bought her. I would never put my body in some shit about his first bitch. You crazy. Bitch, I rather. It ain't that serious. No designer, baby. You shouldn't be wearing it if you can't buy it yourself at that. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it. Anything a nigga can do for you is supposed to be extra, baby. And these niggas be playing both sides. She was hurt that she needed to take that drive that early in the morning. You woke up with this on your mind. You're on school property. You endanger other students, other kids. I don't know the bitch. They say her Facebook name Holly Johnson. Hey, she ain't been to the county. Cook County gonna Cook County gonna turn your ass into a beast. I ain't gonna lie. Right, talking about she had a restraining order. What? Make my laugh. They say I'm talking too much. They trying to disconnect my laugh. I don't get no. If they delete this live, y'all, I'm gonna get another one. Cause I'm on bullshit. Hey, Nick cycling designer to get in a other bit. This shit. And the word, that's some dirty shit. You want my cousin hand me downs, huh? You wanna be her. You wanna be her. You wanted that. You wanted her. Gee. She definitely finna be sick. They gonna throw 2 books at her ass. She was at the school stalking. Them studs definitely gonna eat her alive. Them studs in the county don't play. Them real. Yeah, Holly, you better change your name for a minute, G. They looking for motherfuckers with your same name. G. You got a restraining order, but you go where the lady at. Exactly. Ashley. And you know, we know that area right there, friend. Come on, G. If he stay on Wabash, the school on State, in between State and going towards the little train tracks on Cermak, the school right there. That whole little block is that school. She do not own the rights for what she's saying in the background, Facebook. I don't own the rights, but I'm gonna speak my mind. And if Mark wanna block me from letting the truth be known, get it out. Get it out. Oh, well. Had no business at the school. My cousin definitely was a bad bitch. Boss bad bitch. Make sure y'all put boss bad bitch. Yeah, she getting a class X because it was at a school. I'm trying to hurry up, smoke my cigarette, bro. Her kid is only what, a few months, no more than 4-5 months. She didn't have no reason being at that elementary school because her son is not in elementary. Let's clear that right now. That's my cousin Romeca's son school. Exactly. She drove from Milwaukee to Chicago with a baby in the back seat to show her son brother mama. Yeah, these men be pillow talking. And right in the middle of the shit, oh, sassy ass. They both his baby mamas, so he didn't beat them up. It happened right in front of the school, yes. He didn't have her up there. The girl pulled up on her own. As y'all can see, the white car, that was her car. She drove from Milwaukee. That white car was her car. Romeca was in the Benz. Exactly. I gotta get my baby. Yeah, that bitch was real jealous and envious. Oh, my mama, that Mexican lady and man kept saying he had her. The man said he had her in a headlock and she ran up and shot her. That's exactly what that man said. It's definitely the drive from Milwaukee to me, bitch. You had time to calm down and rethink your life and you still didn't. He didn't take her to that school. I wish y'all stopped saying that. He was on his way to the gym. My cousin was dropping the baby off at school. The other baby mama was stalking the area, and that's how everything occurred. Would y'all get the facts together? It's cool though. Long live Meeks, and we gonna do it. We gonna go crazy for you, cuz. But she was just trying to plan Lil Lo's birthday party next month, at the end of this month. Y'all, be safe out here. Stay away from these hoes and these fool ass niggas. When a nigga put you in a predicament like this, he don't about you or the other bitch. And I'ma leave